Welcome back to my new Caribbean. Um, it's Champions League season, so we're gonna talk about the Liverpool victory as opposed to the Tottenham comeback victory, and which one do you guys think is the greatest? Liverpool, they were down 3-0 in the first leg at Barcelona at the Nou Camp, and Tottenham was down 1-0 to Ajax, where they lost, where they played at their home stadium. Now, Liverpool played at home in the second leg, therefore, they had the crowd behind them. Tottenham didn't have a crowd behind them. So that's one. Okay? Two, Liverpool is a more attacking side than Tottenham, even though they played without Salah and Firmino and Oxlade Chamberlain. They still have the quality players that could have done the job, because it's not like Barcelona totally outplayed them in the new camp. They got several chances, but they failed to put them away. Okay? And so did Tottenham at home. But my personal thing is, I would say, okay, Tottenham, Liverpool had a bigger deficit to overcome. So they had to score 4 goals. Tottenham had to score 3. I would say Tottenham is was harder to overcome. Reason being, they played away from home and they didn't have their top striker. They get back Son, and he did his thing, kept the defense busy, but he wasn't on target tonight and he didn't score any goal. Lucas Moura did it all. 3 goals. Tottenham, Ajax scored first. So when you're away, when you're playing at home, speaking about Ajax, and you have the crowd behind you, you come into the game with a 1-0 lead, and you score 2 goals in the first half. Now that is enough to knock any team off their perch, off the porch. But what did Tottenham do? They didn't sit back and rest on their laurels. They keep plodding and looking for holes, looking for areas to exploit until they got the first goal. Ajax could have scored because they got several chances also. But for some reason, well, as luck would have it, they didn't get the rub of the green. So they couldn't score any chances. I don't know what Lucas Moura ate for dinner. I don't know which guru he went to. But today, trust me, is a day which will stand out for a long time, seeing that he came from Paris Saint-Germain, where he was a bench player for most of the season. Okay? He was a bench player for most of the season. And he got Pochettino went for him. We at Manchester United, we tried to get him, but I don't know, we weren't on top of our game. And the thing is, why I would say Tottenham victory is bigger. Remember, they didn't buy no baller this season, not one player, because the money went into their new stadium. Some would say, okay, they have the same core of players. Yes, but sometimes the same core of players weren't enough to get them victory in the Premier League, to win the Premier League. So obviously they would need more player. And Pochettino stuck it out, and now he's at a Champions League final. Now, if that is not something to behold, I do not know what is. Not taking anything away from Liverpool's victory, because that too was 4 goals, and they were missing Salah and they were missing Firmino. But guess what? They had the Liverpool crowd behind them all the way. And for some strange reason though, Tottenham play better away. You understand? So Liverpool, Tottenham never get any new baller. Liverpool never get much, but they got a big defense in Virgil van Dijk, and he's like the rudder of the ship. So he's the one that steadied the backline, and they're just unfortunate that they could not overhaul Manchester City in the Premiership. Well, it's not over, because if Manchester City lose and Liverpool win, then obviously they'll be crowned champions. But to me, I would say Tottenham victory would be considered, in my point of view. Leave a comment in the comment section and tell me which victory you think was the hardest obtained and most gratifying. Manchester, my team, we're coming up because we're rebuilding. We're rebuilding, man. Manchester United, we're going to rebuild. Going to take 2 or 3 seasons, probably 4, but trust the process. Like and subscribe, Manu Caribbean.